Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name's Steve.
My name's Ernest.
You guys haven't seen us in a while, unless you go over to the Geek Chest and check us out. That's where you get to see these lovely faces. I'm sorry. You guys are here for Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, which we do have some new ones, because Ernest's got one for his daughter Lillian, and then I've got, me and Jess gotten two more, so we're going to do a video for you guys today about them.
But before we do these videos, we should do the announcement we talked about, Steve.
What's that?
Well, since only about 5% of people watch the whole video, I figure we just answer the questions right now.
Oh, we got it at GameStop. It was $30.
All your questions answered, people.
On. This one's at Toys R Us for $10. And this one is also at GameStop for $10 as well. So there you go. Toys R Us, GameStop, and...
You ready for this thing?
We also got this at GameStop, but I guess you can find it at like Hot Topic and Spencer's.
Yeah.
Or other places to go check it out, so definitely go check it out there.
Alright, so this guy's kind of covering my face, you know. It
It's
should be
okay.
better. It should be better. Get more views. There we go.
It's fine. As long as this is in the camera, you're good to go.
Alright, our views increased by like 100,000.
Well, now it's just a normal review because you can't see my face, but you'll see my hands moving. So today we're going to be going over the gigantic Foxy plush, which this thing is considered 16 inches. I'll go grab some of my figures that are closer to the size in a few. And while we're at it, we're also going to go over Mangle and Toy Freddy. Mainly because I got them, so we'll toss them in this review too. There isn't a whole lot new to go over these plushies, so this is going to be a quick video. That's why I wanted to toss in a little bit more stuff to go with it. To give it a little bit more depth.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's Toy Freddy. He's adorable.
Yeah, that literally is probably the most unique one we have here. By far.
Except that thing, just because he's big.
Yes. So without further ado, further packaging. Come with little tags, just like we got to see on all the other plushies.
He's not going to stand.
He's like, peace out. For the tags, to my understanding, this is Withered Freddy from you guys at the comments sections. Get out of here, Gabra.
Tag, Steve.
Get out of here, Gabra.
It's a better tag.
But we had Withered Freddy here with the Five Nights at Freddy's. You get to see the Five Nights at Freddy 2 in the back. And on the other side, some more stuff, but it's kind of covered up by the GameStop price. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to just get into the review because there's no prisons in these ones. So, excuse you guys.
But
first, we're going to go over this guy. Because we're zoomed out, and he literally takes up the entire freaking screen.
Yes, he does.
So, we're going to do the gigantic 16-inch Foxy first. Which, for details, literally the exact same thing as the tiny one. Which, if you can hold him up, he's somewhere behind my head. Here we have the tiny one.
Oh my god, he had a baby.
Exactly. Literally nothing different in the details. You still have the little 3 pieces of hair on the top of each of their heads, except this is made out of thicker fabric. Pretty much, it kind of feels like, I don't know, it's a couple of separate pieces kind of sewn together. But for the most part, literally the same thing there. Giant ears with some...
They do have something inside of them, though.
Yeah, just to kind of help keep them upright. Nothing too exciting there. Mostly the head is in the exact same shape, except you have the eye patch. The yellow eye... Yellow. I know I said in the review that his eyes look orange. The figure's eyes still look orange to me. Even got it out. And then some people are saying it's supposed to be green, but this stuff, and we just mean the stuff that I am holding right now, his eyes are yellow.
Which means the stuff we're reviewing, not the game.
His eyes are yellow. Though, one cool thing, though, is you can flip up the eye patch on here. You'll see that he doesn't have an eye. You can do the same thing on the big guy here, too, as well, which looks freaking creepy as all hell.
He has no eyes.
No, he's just... Well, that explains why he has an eye patch.
I just thought it made him look cool, personally.
He's got his gold little tooth that I thought was a toothpick originally. That is normal little tooth here. Overall, he's got some little bit of added detail. He even has literally the exact same amount of whiskers on the sides here.
He sure does.
Literally the same on this guy. But for his body fabric, it's in this really nice blood red color scheme, which kind of matches the game a little bit more, other than the figure, which the figure is primarily orange. Because it's here for the Funko figure, it's actually very brightly orange, so it's actually nice to see the red here out of the fabric for the plushie, just like what we got with the little one. Overall, feels nice though. Like, I don't feel like this thing's going to be falling apart anytime soon. Stitching looks pretty good.
He's definitely huggable, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for a Foxy that you need to sleep in your bed with, this guy will do it for you over this one. This is going to be a weird review though, because I'm just going to state my opinion now, because there isn't really a whole lot to do or compare, because we already got like his little comparison here anyways. But how I feel about this plushie here, I think he's really cool. For $30, he's definitely worth it in terms of value, because these guys run you 10. You literally get triple the size for $20 extra. He was worth it to me. But I still actually prefer the little guys more.
Really? Why?
Because I think that they match like stuff you see in the game a little bit better. So if you want to like replicate like some of this, well, not really the scenes, but the overall like the feel of the plushies and the stuff you see in the game, I think the little guys do it a little better.
Huh.
I think he's really cool. Like, it's cool for the size, but I think these are just a little bit more, especially collectability, because there's really only him and Freddy, which we haven't seen Freddy yet.
Yeah.
This is the only one we were able to get a hold of. This is the large Foxy.
Well, see, I made a mistake with taking my daughter to GameStop with me. I went to buy myself a game, and I walked out with this thing and not the game. So personally, I don't like it.
It's horrible.
He's a horrible thing. I know it's because you're him, but but overall, like, she really loves this thing. She literally sleeps with this thing every single night, and she brings it downstairs with her. He goes everywhere she goes.
That's really cool, especially if you have like a kid and they're really in the Five Nights at Freddy's. This thing will be awesome, but if you're just looking to collect something, I think the little guys are a little bit more...
with the little guy.
A little bit more appropriate. And speaking of, moving on to the little guys. Alright, so next is to give you guys a little bit of a look at the Mangle plushie.
Alright, Steve, who's Mangle?
Alright, so... Mangle is the animatronic in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that you get to see that it's literally like a torn apart Foxy. To my understanding, please don't rip on me. Because everybody knows way more than I do about this.
Yeah, they do. That's why I asked Steve.
But, this was used for parts.
Parts?
Yes, like, the Mangle animatronic was disassembled, used for parts. So that's why you see it's, like, kind of misshapen and why it's called Mangle, and it makes its way towards the player.
Yeah.
And then that's what makes the screeching sound and ends up getting you killed. Ugh. Yes, but literally the plushie is almost the exact same as Foxy here, other than it actually has the extra eye. Also has lips.
That's what I was just looking at. It's got lips.
Yep. Foxy has little lips, so you definitely know it's a chick. Well, at least I guess. That's one way to put it. Well, that and it's white and pink. So, this thing looks freaking adorable. I actually really like the Mangle plushie.
I get it now why Lillian keeps asking me for a Mangle. Because it's pink.
Yes, because it's girly. Awesome. Well, that's really cool too. You got some blush here on the cheeks to give it a little bit of added detail. The same freckles you would see on the Foxy plushie. Little 3 strands of hair on the top. Some pink for the ears here with the white outlining. Overall, the entire body's in this white color scheme. But you also get some gray here for the pads for the bottom of the feet. Same with the hands here. So you get a little bit more color variety on this one. And then pink here for the tummy. And it doesn't have a little tail, which is, I guess, pretty appropriate overall. It's just weird because, like, especially with Foxy, I kind of wish he had pants.
Yeah.
I feel like Mangle should too, for reasons. That or, like, this entire section should just be, like, gray and, like, animatronic looking. Because you don't really see her like this too much. But I guess, like, if you're trying to replicate, like, this is how I would have bought it if I went with the Freddy Fazbear's. Then this works really well. And finally we'll move on to the Toy Freddy, which is the GameStop exclusive. Which I think is probably my favorite of the Freddy stuffed animals, because I think it just, in terms of detail, looks awesome. Way more color variety. Grabbing some of the other ones, which we have Basic Freddy and Golden Freddy, as some comparisons. He just looks so good. Like, he looks like a normal teddy bear.
Can I add this to here, Steve? Why do I feel like for his hat, they literally just added this stripe right here? It made it actually his hat bigger. Look.
Yeah, his hat is huge in comparison.
Look at that.
Kind of
looks like they literally just added that. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Arnez is correct. If you guys could see it, they just added a little extra piece of fabric, so it's literally the same on top, and there's just that added piece. Because his top hat's freaking huge.
It's still adorable. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's even got some blush here on the cheeks, and his color scheme is a little bit of a darker brown than you see with the standard Freddy and the Golden Freddy. He has his very nice blue eyes, and we're losing Golden Freddy and everybody else. But he has the same blue eyes like you see on the normal Freddy, but he has his little buttons here on his chest.
You're stupid. That's light sky purple blue colors. God. All at once, possibly green.
Sorry, I'm failing you guys. Sky blue, color green.
Yes.
Something. God, they're going to hate us in the comments. We love you guys. We love you. But he has his bow tie here, which doesn't actually wrap around, so you just have to worry about that a little bit because it's only tied right here at the base of the neck. But he's got the same glossy nose, which I do worry about a little bit because if he randomly gets like thrown around the room or comes into contact with hard surfaces, this will scuff. So I kind of wish that this was more fabric right here because it's just a little less to have to worry about in terms of damage. But just, I love his color scheme. And I think he just looks really, really cute, really adorable. He's personally my favorite out of the bunch.
I can see why.
Even though I say adorable, I figure like I like maybe some more masculine figures, I guess. But
yeah,
it's just I like it because it has more variety than everybody else. Like, and in terms of sitting on your shelf, he definitely stands out more than the other two.
He sure does. I like him. It's okay, Steve. He's adorable. We'll go with that.
All right. So for a quick comparison, just so we can show you guys the size, this is 18-inch tall NECA Gypsy Danger. Here's our 16-inch Foxy.
I feel like in a battle, Gypsy Danger would lose.
Can you imagine that kaiju fight? Just just get the blades. But yeah, it seems appropriate. I imagine the 16 inches are going by the top of the head, not the ears.
Can we go by the ears?
Yeah, because we went by the ears, he'd actually be a little bit taller. So just to give you guys a little bit of a size reference for you kaiju fans.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
Alright, so in the end, I definitely actually like the little plushie animatronics a little bit more than the large one, because you can see here, I think the plushies, the little ones just look cooler, especially in a lot. But the large one is pretty sweet, though. I do actually think this would be more for somebody younger,
yeah.
Or if you really, really love Foxy. Like, you have to love Foxy in order to buy this guy.
Even for like a collection like this, when you look at it on a screen up there, Steve, it still looks kind of cool when you have one big and all the small ones surrounding it. You know,
it is pretty cool. I feel like if you're gonna go that route, though, you probably want Freddy, because you don't want the big guy and like his minions.
That's actually not a bad way to look at it.
Yeah. So in the end, definitely think these guys are a little bit more collectible. But the large Foxy is cool, especially if you can find it for $30. I know we've seen this other places where it could be higher. But for $30, definitely seems very reasonable. But what do you guys think? Do you guys own any of these Five Nights at Freddy's plushies? Please let us know in the comment section below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Foxy's eating everyone.
Isn't
that what he's supposed to be doing?
He's kind of bigger, Steve.
Oh god. Is it sad that with the kaiju fights, I'm pretty sure Godzilla would lose this too?
I know, right? Look at this thing. He's just like, no. Anger has come to help. The fall of Mothra.
Rebirth of Mothra 4. Foxy's Revenge.
Yes, people, we do our own movies here. No, it's not. This one says only at GameStop, Steve. See? Only at GameStop.
But this one doesn't say only at Toys R Us, even though that's the only place I believe that sells this one.
It's like somebody was like, no, you guys are grown.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That sells at Kids R Us, too.
We only do this for the 8-year-olds.